might want to say, if you had this project to do over again, what do you wish you would have done differently? Or what kind of issues did you run into that might help you next year to be able to avoid those things? So I think everybody wins. So that's the plan for that day. We'll start off, I think, with a little bit of refreshments at the beginning.
I think so, yeah.
Something like that. And then we'll start at 4:30, and we'll be during the common time and finish by 5. Okay, so there's nothing you need to bring for that day. You will not be asked to present. They'll be the presenters. But I think hopefully we'll all learn from one another that day too.
But they can ask questions, right, Dr. Barham? There'll be a time for Q&A.
Absolutely, we'll have time for questions, yeah. And we want to encourage you to do that. Like I said, the time for each person is going to be short, but it will be long enough. At least you'll be able to see what they did and pick their brains a little bit about their projects. And hopefully that will help you a lot next year. Anything else?
When we submit our paper, are we actually like printing out a hard copy, giving it to our advisor, they get it to you? Do we email one to them and to you? How do you want to you get the paper? Then you know what I mean? What do you do?
Good question. What is the pattern? Well, actually, the format that you give it to your advisor in is totally up to your advisor. But I will say that what we will need turned in here will be an electronic copy. We actually have an electronic file on every one of you. And actually, it's pretty interesting. There's everything in there. So we got a file on you. We have a file on you. So I can go in anytime and I can dig up essays that you wrote during summer bridge. I can pull up.
Oh, this is only action related. Like you can't pull
No, I
out a
can't
file from like that math class I took.
No, all action related stuff. So the project, the presentations, portfolios that you created during summer bridge, and so forth. Everything's there. So we keep an e-file on you, which is really handy to be able to go back later. We can see, what was your project on, what did you do, your practicum on, your final reflection paper on your practicum. All that kind of stuff is filed. So we need an electronic copy to put in there. And so some advisors would just assume that you send an electronic copy, they grade it, and kind of back to you and just send us the electronic copy. And in other cases, they may want to grade a hard copy, and if they do, that's okay, but we'll still want an electronic.
So you don't like email it to you?
Yes.
Wendy, how has that been, as far as getting the papers from them?
Yeah, usually just when you send it to your advisor, you can just copy me on it. That's usually the easiest way. I don't think you need them uploaded or anything to Canvas, right?
No.
So yeah,
so
just
like
when you guys
final version, when you're all done and you're giving it to your advisor.
Yeah, when you send your final version to your advisor, on or before March 3rd, just copy me. That way, it's done. Yep.
And a question that has come up before is, do we need to see any drafts along the way? And the answer is no. The drafts and all the interim work is between you and your advisor. Just the very final copy we need to be copied on. Anything else? Questions? Okay. So just a couple closing things here. Making sure that we continue to meet with faculty advisors as needed as you work along. We're continuing to put things at 360, our 3160 Canvas Community. I think everything is up there. The samples are there, these rubrics, everything that we did today is up there. The PowerPoint that I used today is up there also. And the next time you'll see you as a group will be on April 22nd. So since that's a ways away, you've got work to do between now and then. And if I don't see you between now and next Friday, we love you all. Next Friday, Valentine's Day. Okay.